Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Layers of Fear. We're still, we're still starting in his workshop, but we're at Shapeless Dreams now. We haven't gone very far the last time. So, oh yeah, we had the whole thing about this stupid little doll. Yeah, scary, I know. Oh, it actually turns black. This time, the second time around, I like actually be able to see it. Since I now know what happened, I wasn't scared. Phew. As opposed to the last time where I was scared shitless. I don't mind admitting it. How are you doing? Are you doing fine? I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing great. All I have to do is run around in a haunted house. I have to contend with the... what would you say it? The paranoid delusions of a painter who's possibly gone psychopath and skinned people alive. And even if he hasn't... Oh, would you look at this? That door opens. But so does this one. I'd like to have bookshelves like that. Isn't that cool? This looks like literally it's part of the wall, and if you open it up, bam, bookshelf. I'd love to have bookshelves like this. And I keep mentioning this because I literally have a lack of bookshelves right now. I've got too many books and not enough space to put them somewhere. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the age of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients, as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expression, stares off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movement, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures of posture, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movements, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment. More passive-aggressive. Lack of motivation, yes, which is the same of unable to experience joy. No, well, it's not the same. Suicidal tendencies? Not really, apparently. Or he doesn't know what suicidal tendencies are. Yeah, rats, I know. Rats are very scary. This is sort of an altar. Now we've got another mousetrap. In front of what looks like where there should be a door, but it's a solid wall. So, signs of his schizophrenia? I might just assume it's his schizophrenia. Make up your mind. Oh, I would love to get in there. Look at all those drawings in here. Pencil drawings. More paintings. But we can't. Because I can't jump. Or he can't jump. Understandably so. For a change, it's understandable that he can't jump. Because, because of the fact that he has it's not a broken leg, a disabled leg. He's disabled. I'm disabled. What do we have in here? Can't see because it's pitch black again. A bust of a woman, as opposed to the bust of the man we've saw before, although the bust of the man was of some Roman or Greek, and this dress looks decidedly more modern. Could be wrong, but I think it's maybe Renaissance, Baroque, maybe Baroque, or even afterwards, 18th, 19th century. I think we're in the 18th century, right? Victorian London, wasn't that 18th, 19th century, something around like that? End of the 18th, beginning of the 19th? Not sure. Oh, there we go. A lot of medals. Highly decorated officer, apparently. Did he lose the leg in a war? I mean, we know his wife lost a lot of skin, or yeah, well, a lot of skin in a burning accident, and may have forgotten where he has lost his legs, but it might have been, or where he has lost his one leg, but it might have been. Oh, that's a deer. But it might have been in a war. That's why he has all those medals. And he had to stop painting because he was drafted. Which is not unheard of in a war. But is, of course, always a sad tale when somebody who's really good at something gets drafted into a war or conflict and then okay, loses his abilities due to trauma. Maybe. You know what? I want to go back in there. What the hell happened? Oh, okay. That was a scary sound, but I haven't seen anything scary. I think I was supposed to see something scary, and I just missed it. Because I was so in... Oh, look at that. 729. I guess if we wouldn't have gone back in here, then some padlock in the very near future would have been an absolute mystery to us. But nothing else has changed. Just know the combination, 724. And we've got a very scary painting now of a dude, or of something, eating something that resembles a human being. Wait, who does those horrible paintings? I mean, I'm serious. That is just absolutely frightening. Could you imagine having paintings like this hung around your house? You'd have constant nightmares. Like, all the time. That painting changed too? I don't think so. You'd have constant nightmares. 729, not 724. What's this? Some more paintings and shoes. Yeah, nothing interesting in this little cupboard. Now, usually the door that sounds scary behind is the one we have to go. But in this case, that one opens too. Fine. Does this one open as well? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, fine. So I guess we'll have to go there later on. Oh, of course. Self-closing. As always. A lot of pipes. And a brooch? Maybe? Again, a shed load of apples. He does have a lot of apples in his or they have a lot of apples in their place. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, that's disgusting. The painting just wasted away in front of my eyes. Or it would have been if I'd looked at it. An apple a day is supposed to keep the doctor away. Of course, that's bullshit. It just means eat healthy and you'll have less problems. And that is in fact true. I know from experience that if you eat unhealthy, you get problems very quickly. Because I've been... Every time I have an exam, a very, very important... Not with every exam, but with the really important exams, I can't sleep the day before. And the week before, I'm learning 24/7, and I'm just... All I'm eating... Actually, all I'm drinking is coffee, and all I'm eating is all the sweet stuff I can find, because that's the stuff that keeps me awake, so that I can study more. And after the week, I always feel very, very crappy, weak, and very sweaty, and just disgusting all over. So what do we have here? It cannot be undone. Undone. I have to look very closely into that. Wow, cool. That is actually pretty cool. That is really cool. I always wondered if you could... Wouldn't it be cool if you could literally step through a mirror and be in another universe? I'd love that I'd love it if that was possible. It cannot be undone. I think he might be guilty, or he might feel guilty. So this more and more points to the fact that he might have done something really horrible. And he's in fact the one with schizophrenia. Hiller... something box. Can't read that. There's a box of matches. Then we've got a door that opens. Oh, the door opens. Okay. Can we step through it again? No, we can't. So there seems to be a lot of... it could be blood, but it might be paint. Even though it is red as blood. I'm guessing it's paint. I'm just gonna assume it's paint. I'm just gonna assume everything's fine, everything's okay. He just somehow did something. Oh, that lighting is cool. I love it. This sounds like there's a dog behind me. I don't want to find out. La la la, I'm turning around. Whew. Please don't be scary. Oh, okay, fine. Oh, the dog's dead. Does that mean he killed his own dog because he was annoyed by it? Or does it mean nothing other than just more descent into darkness? Good boy. Oh, that's why we found a collar, right?
Remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
Okay, so they had a dog. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I guess. Maybe they still have a dog. Who knows? He might be just imagining the whole killing the dog thing. Ah, there we go. You want this as well? What? A wheelchair? No, not particularly. Does the wife have a wheelchair? Was she not just burned but incapacitated as well? As long as her hands are fine, she'll still be able to make music. Damn. Not as scary as you thought it was. Just have to say that. Pretty sure you thought that would be a lot scarier in your mind. But I'm starting to be used to things just moving up behind me. So I'm guessing we're gonna move on now with not having inanimate objects chase me, but animate objects. I know, I'm deconstructing the game while I'm playing it. I might be taking the whole scare factor out of it for you. But the thing is, if I really get into it, if I let myself be like completely immersed in it and don't start deconstructing it as I'm going through the motions, I'll literally die of scaredness. If you hate it, just comment. If you don't want me to just talk all the time, trying to ease my own mind, just mention it. Say, you know what? How about you be completely silent and haha, funny. There's a painting right at the bottom. Oh, can I go through the painting? Oh man, I can't. Fine. Sure. Well then, let's close the door again. I know I can. I could before. Just let me close the damn door. Let me close the goddamn door. There we go. Ah, that's an old one. And now I turn around. Oh, fuck me. See, even if I deconstruct it as best I can, I'm still really scared about literally anything and everything that's happening. I'm cool. I'm cool. It was just a rat. Oh, that is creepy. That thing sunk through the floor. The other side, some more paintings and a lot of paint around. Imagine. Ooh, we know that one. I'm guessing this one's not opening then. Ah, shit me, it's opening too? That's bullshit. Right, I'm cool, I'm fine. I can beat this. Don't you mind. Don't you forget about me. Oh, wait a minute. I have a suspicion. I need to get to the store. Please. Please, I need to go through the store. But I'm so close and now... Yeah. It's setting me back, so I can't go through that door. Fine. Okay, I'll take this one then. It's the same one as the one on the left, by the way. So that hasn't changed anything. Right. Ventilator's gone on the floor. So if you want me to find more photographs, then you have to turn on the light again. If I can't see anything, I can collect the stuff. Oh, there we go. September the 12th. She's been at it again. Early in the day, I found more of her reviews, little notes stuck into one of my latest paintings. Some of the most scathing, hateful shit I've ever read about my work. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. After all, she knows me well enough to know what really gets to me. I just can't believe she would use that against me. Worst thing is, when I confronted her about it, she claimed she hadn't written any of them. Like I can tell her handwriting. Jesus. Does she really hate me that much? Or is her mind starting to slip? I just don't know what to do anymore. Yep. This might turn into a homicide out of passion sort of thing. I keep wondering what happened here. And I already said, you know, maybe he has just killed somebody else, skinned somebody. Oh, la 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 la. Everything's cool. I'm not looking back. Fine. Somebody's trying to kill him. Very distinctly trying to kill him. Anyway. Back in the text. Where was I? Let me think for a second. Killing... Oh yeah, we said maybe he just flailed somebody else alive and tried to put that skin on his wife. That could still be the case, but it could also be the case that he did kill his own wife because she was slipping into schizophrenia and he couldn't handle all the really hateful comments she made about his paintings, and so he, you know, killed her. Maybe he did nothing and is just losing his mind and is none the wiser for any of the stuff that's happening. Maybe he really just was in the process of painting his opus, his masterwork, and some traumatic thing happened to him. Maybe his wife died and he just couldn't bring himself to it, and now that he's trying to finish it, he sort of finds out that he actually lost his mind. I should just stop. Just enjoy the game, right? Now, the door is closed now. Oh, screw you. Hell no. And if I go close to it again, it's gonna snap closed again? Eh? You dick. Fine. You know what? Now I wanna know if this door opens. Of course it doesn't. Little shit goblin. Opening and closing doors every which way you want. Eh. Let's fucking light this place up. Can't see anything here. It's pitch black. You'd think there'd be more pictures to collect, but I can't find anything. Oh, there we go. Seems like a wedding painting. And there's so many fucking paintings around. Nope. No, nothing's happening here either. Yeah, I know. Somebody's here. What the fuck? No. It's closed. Also, this is not how a door vibrates if you bump against it. I feel like I have to say that. Oh, look at the walls. The walls changed. War never changes. Do you think I can actually die if I go outside now? That would be scary. Oh, look at this. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn it, he should know better with a small child in the house. That's just irresponsible. Oh, look at that. Her handwriting is terrible, so I think the fire might have done something to her hands too. That is pretty horrible, because that means that she will no longer be able to play piano, or was no longer able to play the piano. And for anybody who played a musical instrument semi-professionally or professionally, with professionally it's even worse, knows that that's just the worst. Not being able to oh, look at this. Did you drag a painting away? Or it, or whatever? Or he himself in a schizophrenic mania or something? Oh, okay. Want to see something new here? Oh yeah, I've already seen that. Oh, look at this, his cane.
This house is absolutely amazing.
Is it?
But those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Now, at that point, she wasn't disabilitated. Disabilitated? Disabled. Disabled. At that point, she wasn't disabled. Yet. But he was already. So this is sort of cementing my theory about him having a war injury. With all those medals in the place. Now, we still haven't... okay. We still haven't found another piece of the painting. Unleash your inner beauty with the new Glamour Fusion Max. Say farewell to acne, scars, enlarged pores, and other unpleasant skin conditions. The new Glamour Fusion Max Concealer will give your skin a healthier look and smoother feel. Don't think of it as covering up deficiencies. Think of it as unleashing your inner beauty. Wow, that is so typical ad. They haven't really changed that much. Well, they have. They're even more in your face now than they were then. That being said, they were a lot less. They are a lot less sexist now. And yes, I kid you not. We look at all those ads with women scantily clad, and I say they were less. They are less sexist than they were, but truly, you would not believe the kind of advertisement they had. At one point, they advertised that Coca-Cola was good for your child. Drinking it while you're pregnant, or for the kid as a substitute, or mixing it into milk. Ugh, disgusting. And certainly not healthy. And that wasn't sexist, but they had sexist advertisement like, buy this and this, and adorn yourself with this and that to look like a real lady for your man, or I don't know. Buy this and this pan because you'll be a really good housewife and be able to cook what... I don't know what. Prosthesis snatchers. Why the damn leg? Insatiable bastards can't afford a new one. You're telling me he has a wooden prosthesis and rats nested in it? That's bullshit. Oh. Come on. Come on. How do I do this? Right. Ah. Well, the problem here is that there is nothing on the table. Meaning I literally can't hear anything. Right, I need to get this LP. I say that. I don't know if it's an LP. It might be just a single. Or it might be an entire album, who knows? But this mirror is shit. It hasn't been cleaned in ages. It's pitch black. I can see anything in that. Okay, let's put the thing on the player. What is that? Is that the speed? That might be the speed. That's the volume. Okay, fine. Let's wind it up. Come on. What can we change?
Stumbling all around.
Stumbling all around.
Stumbling all around.
That's one of the things I'd love doing on my dad's damn it, on my dad's recorder. It's not a recorder. What is it? I don't know the English word for it. Anyway, we had something like this. I mean, not this old, right? Not this old. We had a player that was connected to loudspeakers, but you could change the speed. You couldn't change the speed as dynamically as you can here. Oh, right. Okay. Lowest speed for shit to really go ape. Oh, Jesus! The horn's melting like a painting. Is this blood?
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Okay. The question here that I am asking myself is, of course it's blood. That's clear. But again, you know, did he do it to himself? He might have done all this to himself. On the other hand, then he would be scarred to all kinds of shits. He might have done it to himself. This whole bloodletting definitely seems like he did it to himself. Funny, this whole place seems like melted down. I know the taste of blood, and I always thought it tasted like iron. Why would it taste like copper? Keep in mind, our blood is iron-based, not copper-based. There is one living being that I know of that has copper-based blood, and it's the horseshoe crab. And then there's one made-up being, one fantasy being, that is called Spock from Star Trek, and he also has copper-based blood. Though his blood is green, while actual copper-based blood is blue, bluish white, right? Okay, dude, what do I need to do? I thought I might need to rewind it and play it at high speed. For it to, yeah, see? I thought that might be the case. Do 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 do. And the place is pretty again, which means I can now go through the door. Cool puzzle. Gotta say, cool puzzle. Now we're back at the workshop. How fitting. Yeah, well, it's not exactly 25 minutes, but it is 30, which isn't bad. Hate, even now, lost alone, you deserve it, a grave for you, finish it. Okay. And we put the next piece of the puzzle, which is blood. And it changes the painting, so we can see... Nope. Still can't make it out. No idea what it's supposed to be. For now, he has used skin and blood to to make this. Oh,
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
yeah. Alcohol never solved any problems. For me, at least. Only creates them. Though, like I said before, a glass of whiskey every now and then, I'm partial to that. If you can do it in moderations, alcohol can be nice. But moderations doesn't just mean only a little bit at a time, it also means only a little bit, period. Because if you drink a little bit every day, you're still an alcoholic. Unless like you drink, I don't know, what's the menu? If you drink half a beer every day, I don't think it counts as alcoholic. But I'm not sure about this. Oh, there we go. What do we have? I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You're starting shaking all night, and then you're locked in this. Your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. Have we read that? I don't think we have. So those notes are new too. Fine. And that's the second one. I needed a jar of and a plastic tube in. Right. Skin, blood, 4 more. 4 more. This wasn't so scary. This was pretty much fine. I hope it continues like this. Room emerges. Not for your sake, because you probably love seeing me scared, but for my sake, for my nerves' sake. For my nerves' sake. So have a good one. And please comment and do subscribe. Bye.